My spiritual journey, I began my spiritual awakening began in 2016. That's when my spiritual awakening began. Then I embraced spirituality right then. Before then, I was once a Jehovah's Witness, but I personally left and embraced spirituality, and I began to explore Eastern philosophy and spirituality. Then on the way to my spirituality, I came across Kuan Yin, and she revealed herself to me, and I've been able to write an article about her, and I've learned much about her. And what I've learned about her is compassion, which starts from inside out. So generally, I would encourage people to embrace spirituality because we are we are spirit beings having physical experiences, because I believe our purpose of being here is to learn, to grow, to heal, to share the king. So spirituality is just the key. You can't do without it. You can't, because we are even made in the image of a mighty spirit being. So it's the core foundation of human being, spirituality. So that's it.
That's dope, man, because everyone has like their own like experiences and like they're just like going through life like through the matrix and everything. So it's kind of good that you kind of like start being aware of what's going on and like actually had your spiritual awakening and everything. I think it's so yeah, so my journey started back in 2019. So like I always knew like certain type of like information and I always was interested. But I had like that tugging, pulling, but I never like actually went through with it. So then after one of my like YouTubers I watch, he had like a spiritual awakening also. So that kind of helped me like elevate myself to actually do like the research and everything. So then I started doing the research, and then in July of last year, that's when I started like practicing like different like techniques and everything. So it's been a good journey. And then like over the past like year, I had like small spiritual awakenings also like that kind of like elevated me to the next level. So those was good too.
Yeah. You know, even in the course of the spiritual awakening, there is always some challenges that always comes up. So it's not really something that happens overnight, and it comes on its own. I like when I began to have my spiritual awakening, it came in form of like some events that happened. So I began to question myself. I began to seek the meaning of life. I began to want to know more about life. So just like that, you know. So it's something that happened even now, even to now. I wouldn't say that I am completely spiritually awoken. I'm still awakening. I'm still learning. I'm still growing. Like I tell people that we are here to learn, and believe me, no one is the final authority on knowledge or intelligence, because you always have something to learn. Yes, you always have something to learn. So I can't even tell you that I am fully awakened. I'm still awakening. I am on my journey to enlightenment. So that's it.
Yeah, I feel like it's kind of like a school like base. So like each like time you like since like the rabbit hole and like goes like so deep that everyone needs to keep learning every single day. So I feel like since the rabbit hole is so deep, I feel like there's like different like levels. So like just like you can say like different grades or whatnot. But like the more you like become aware, the more enlightenment you have, you keep going up. But yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, so How's it been over there where you live?
Just that it's been quite okay. Just that um, sometimes what limits us here is that we are not able to get the resources enough. Like there are some other books I would love to read that are not available to get here, and given the limitations that are found in the environment. So it's more like the challenges here is more of environmental. That's just the challenges. Ordinarily, if it has the supportive channel and if it has resources that one can tap into to expand the coast, it will be way more easier. But just that is more of environmental challenges and all that. You know what I mean?
Oh, nice, nice. I feel like I feel like everyone is on like their own like spiritual journey, and then like I know some people may feel like the need of like waking people up and whatnot, but each person has their own journey, and sometimes it's not meant for that person to wake up in this incarnation or at this moment. So it's like
Yes.
once everyone knows like each one of us is one, like the laws of one, then people would really understand.
Yes. Like I said before, like I said, this the awakening thing, it happens at its own time and you can't force it. And like you said, like rightly said, we are all in our own unique journey. You see, so the pace at which I'm moving might not be the pace at which the other person is moving. So it's actually an individual thing. It's a personal thing. So you go according to your own pace. You don't have to compare yourself with the other person, and the other person doesn't have to compare yourself with you because you are different. You know, your circumstances vary, your destination varies and your goals varies too. So ultimately it all boils down to divine timing, because no matter how you want to rush it and no matter how you want to compel it, if the divine has not approved it, you can't do anything. Like I was reading something about Abraham. I don't know. Abraham is a non-physical entity channeled by Esther Hicks. I don't know if you know about them. Abraham said, you cannot make anything happen because universal forces have been kept in charge to take care of everything. The only thing you need to do is to determine what you want. So if you look at it, we are not even given the full control. We are guests. We are like guests. So it is the universe that is in charge. So all we need to do is just surrender, trust, obey, and be humble. And I can tell you, it is quite, it's not easy. It's not because these stages, and believe me, nobody is free. Nobody is exempted from the hiccups and challenges of the physical world because this physical world is so dense and so heavy that the vibration is low. So it's work. So it's a work in progress. Understand? So it's something you have to keep doing. Nobody can say is free from the challenges of the physical world, and nobody can say that as Anthony enlightened, is a journey. It's a journey, And this journey belongs to the universe, to the angels, not we, because we can't do anything without their support. So we need them to have our back. So it's all about learning, and learning. Like I said, every experience is either a blessing or a lesson.
Oh yeah, definitely. What do you think of like the fifth dimensional living?
Yes. You see, that's what we are striving for, the fifth dimension. That's where we are actually heading for. Like I tell people, everything happens in the ether. And the fifth dimension is where we begin to live from our magical self. Because this 3D is just an echo of the 4 and 5D. The 4D, first of all, after the 3D, you have the 4D. The 4D is the realm of magic and manifestations. Then the 5th D is the realm of unlimited possibilities. The fifth D is the realm whereby the spirit beings dwell. That's where they come from and all that. So the fourth D is about miracles and magic, but the fifth D is the higher dimension of enlightenment and the spirit beings. So if we're able to move to 5D, that means we are making remarkable progress. But at this moment, I think humanity is just awakening because I can see many people are taking back the power and many people are moving towards 4D because many people's eyes are beginning to open, like when I left religion, because I tell people religion is crowd control, understand? Religion will cage you, religion will limit you. So religion is crowd control, but spirituality will give you your power back, and spirituality is your relationship with God and the universe. So at this stage, we are just awakening towards the fifth dimension. It's beginning. It's a process. It can't happen overnight. And considering the time lag here, the time lag, the timing in this 3D is not the same as timing in the ether. And I have grown to learn that the intangible precedes the tangible. Everything starts from the ether. If it doesn't happen there, it can't happen here. So that side controls this side. That's why we must always tune to our higher self and magical self, because that is where the power lies. That's why I encourage people like me. I love connecting with the healing energy of the water. I love the water world. Even the Atlas justifies that because about 80% of the Earth is being carried by water. So you can't do without. I don't see how somebody will succeed without befriending the spirit guides. That's why my article about law of attraction, I was telling the readers that for you to be successful in life, you must befriend more than you do. You know the more than you do. So befriending your guides and embracing your higher self, your magical self, that's the key. And that takes you to 5D.
Yeah, definitely. Like connecting with your higher self is so important at this time. Like since like everyone has like a few like extra time, it's always crucial to like tap in within and like actually like connect so you can go up to like that higher dimension because like once you sleep, when you whatever like awareness you have, you go to that dimension. So like if your vibration is low, then like your dreams will be like on a low vibration. But if you keep raising your
Yes,
vibration, yeah, it's
that's
cool.
right. And what I'm going to learn also is that we are living in a sea of energy. Everything is energy and everything is vibrating at its own frequency. Now, this thing, I tell people because there are lots of misleading information out there. There are lots of misconception out there. This thing we call raising vibration. You can't be in a higher vibration at all times. It's not possible because this earth itself is dense. Like Kuan Yin told us, he said the world we live in, our world is full, is heavy. The heaviness of this earth can mute energies. Understand? The denseness of the energy, the low vibration of this earth can actually mute energies. But by embracing spirituality, by befriending your guides, and by embracing your magical self, your higher self, and by tuning into the ether, you'll be able to receive the spiritual muscle to penetrate this dense energy because it's not easy. You can't be in a higher vibe all the time. It can't be possible. Even the experts, they have their own troubles too. Everyone has their own issues. So it's all about befriending your guides. Yes, because they know the road. So that's it. It's all about you making personal connection and friendship with your angels, and they will assist you to um, break through and ultimately live from an enlightened dimension, so to speak.
Oh yeah, like like your spirit guides and like the inner world, because we're all like a planet within ourselves. So yeah, definitely.
Okay. Yes. Um. Okay. Like, let me say, what spiritual group do you belong to? What spiritual level or group can you say you identify with? You have persecution and many others. So, which one do you say you associate with?
Um, I kind of like connect with a little bit of each of the like spiritual groups just to get like an insight of what they think and what they perceive like the world is, and then like kind of like combining their input with my like higher self, and then like seeing if there's any like connection, and then also like watching like different like spiritual like YouTubers or like spiritual like um guides who like knows stuff like about the universe and everything.
But on a personal note, you don't associate with any particular spiritual group.
Um, Not a specific one. I don't think so.
Like me too. Like for me, I resonate with new thoughts. I have read so many new thought books, and I follow their teachings, and I think they are good. Then I also combine it with Buddhism and Rosicrucianism and just spirituality in all its truest sense. Yes, and most to that, I glean what I take in because there are lots of misleading information out there. So I glean what I put in my mind. I don't just take information because there are many people claiming to be experts and gurus. So, and one thing I've noticed is most people who are even claiming to be coaches, experts, and whatever, most of them aren't even called because if you analyze them, I'm not trying to be judgmental anyway. I'm
Mm,
not being judgmental. I'm just saying my observation. If you analyze those people who are parading themselves as mentors, as coaches, as personal development experts, you see that they are full of negative ego. They have stereotypes of people of other skin color, and they are not all encompassing, and that's it. So it's all about being all encompassing. It's all about acceptance and compassion. It just boils down to compassion. That's all. It boils down to compassion. That's why I love Buddhism, and that's why I'm happy. I'm grateful to be a child of Kuan Yin, and I've been able to learn a lot. I'm still growing to learn about compassion because it's all about compassion. If you can't help your fellow human being, I mean, then there's no impact because if you see someone who actually needs help and the person is in need, other than preaching to the person, you give the person the actual practical help that is required. That's all about it because we are here for all of us. That's it. By helping others, you are helping yourself too. So it's all about being kind to one another and shining your light. Because as you are shining your light, you are inspiring others. It starts from inside out.
mm. Yeah, I know like some people who like join like do like this like spirituality like work, and then like up then like kind of like bridge off to like incorporate different other stuff to help them like learn even more and help them grow, but also like not like attached to it, but just take what you can.
That's right. And it's all about also not giving one's power away. Yes, because many people, what limits people which they don't know or might not know is when you see the other person as superior to you, you know, and when you think because you are of a different skin color, then for that reason you are not worthy, it creates barrier. So first of all, you must acknowledge the fact that you are worthy. Period is better than you. You are unique, just as the other person is. So once you are armed with this knowledge, I bet you can be able to kind of begin to take your power back because everything starts from the mind. You know, this life is all about belief, and a belief is an idea in your mind. So once you have the belief that you are worthy, that you are no one is better than you, and you are just as amazing as the other person, that builds momentum. It gives you it propels you to become powerful. You know, it propels you to become a powerful manifestor.
Yeah, I feel like once like having that self love and then self worth
Yes,
is
yes,
kind of like
exactly. Self-love. Yes. Perfect
yeah,
word. Yes, self-love. I love that.
definitely.
Self-love. Self-love. Yes. You
Yeah,
got it.
because like we all like
Yeah.
the world. So if we show that love for ourselves and others, then that just only brings love to the earth. So then once the love, like the earth has the love, it'll be in a love frequency, then we can just
Because
keep rising up.
it starts with you from inside out. So, whatever the thing is, people can see through you. So, if you love yourself enough, it also reflects back at you. So, what you give in comes back to you. If you have inferiority complex, it's going to attract that kind of reality to you. But if you have superiority complex and you feel worthy of yourself and you love yourself enough, you don't fit in, you're going to bring that kind of reality to yourself again. Because most people are just suffering from trying to fit in or gain approval, which is not true. You don't need to gain validate. You don't need to be validated. You know, you just have to be you. Just be you. That's all. You just have to be you, and just know that you are unique on your own. And also, you don't have to gain approval. No, nobody should accredit you. You are just amazing just the way you are. That's what I believe.
Mm. Yeah, I feel like nowadays, like since the Great Awakening is happening, they kind of like feel that love for themselves. So and actually like doing that, like listening to their intuition and like that gut feeling, and then just like keep going with that. That's what
Now great awakening is going on because the earth consciousness is raising. Like me, I have a mandate to raise the consciousness of humanity through my writing. Like people ask me, why do I write? I said I write to teach, to heal, and to enlighten the world, and to help make great change in the world too. Because that's why we are here. We are here to share the gifts. So I believe that our creator gave us each unique gifts and talents to use in this lifetime and to help make great change in the world. And that's just it.
Yeah, I feel like everyone has like their own gifts and their own talents, and then once like everyone has their own mission on this planet. So like once you like step in and know that mission, you would just like
That's right.
keep going in and like just conquering your mission, and then like the universe, like the laws of the universe just gonna come get you. You know, it's all good. It's all good, you know.
Actually, we all have gifts and talents to use in this lifetime and to help make great change in the world.
But I feel like the most like main mission is like just to raise the frequency, vibration, and the energy of the planet. And you can use like any talents to do that, and it's just like amazing to watch, you know.
I hear you.
Definitely. Anything else you wanna say to like anyone who is watching or anything?
Well, the only thing I would say to people is just be true to who you are, know your purpose of being here on earth, and be just feel you are worthy, and know that the universe has your back. You don't have to fit in. You don't have to seek for approval. And again, we should learn to be compassionate because we are all one. That's why the injustice, the racism happening everywhere kind of makes me feel bad because I can't say someone of another skin color is better than me or I'm better than another person. No, we are all equal. So people out there should just know that we are one and seek that which is for the highest good of all concerned and shine your lights, express your passion, go after your dreams and don't play small and embrace your magic plus compassion.
Yeah, definitely. You have any more questions for me or anything?
Okay, let me say, let me just ask you now. Like me, I write books. I'm a writer, I'm a teacher. I write in all genres. Like currently, I am writing a book about law of attraction. I'm writing about Kuan, and I also have a book on process. I have a book on process that will soon be published. So that's what I do. So I don't know about you if you write books and all that. If you're into writing, I don't know.
Um,
So
I know I have like 3 books that I have like the idea of writing, but I just haven't like started writing it yet, but soon it's coming. I have one is um like some like ebooks that you can like do like some like meditation and like fitness and stuff like that. Then I have like I'm writing my autobiography, and then the other one is like it's kind of like for like 3 people who are like they just had like a robot apocalypse, and then there was like 3 humans left. That then like they kind of have to like survive and stuff. But yeah, but I mostly do like different like videos, different like music and different ways to get the message out there.
let me see. Let me ask you, what genres of music do you base on? What genres of music?
I kind of do like I call it dipping my fry in all the sauces because I kind of just do everything kind of, you know what I'm saying? So like some like say like in my first like album I made, it had like hip hop, rap, pop, Spanish, rock, country. It had like a little like everything in there. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's. I love music though. I love all music genres as long as it resonates with me. I'm fine with that. I love country music. I love um, R&B and just pop music. I love them. And I think I could say I sing too, but I haven't gone official.
Oh, nice, nice.
I haven't gone official. And secondly, yeah, I'm gone official. So I'm still trying to build it. It's a process. It takes
Yeah,
some um yeah, yeah, that's it. And there is this guy too, John Emmanuel. I love his way of singing. The one did of I Have Nothing by Whitney Houston. I do watch the video often. I think he's talented too. Then, but I won't actually call myself a good dancer though. I won't call myself a good dancer, because I'm not actually that much good in dancing. Uh-huh.
oh yeah. But at least you have like different like,
So, but I sing though. I sing.
oh, nice, nice.
You
Yeah,
said?
you put any out like any music out yet or
I, I told you, I said I haven't gone official. Though I have some tracks written. Actually, I have some tracks written, but it's done brick by brick. I'm building it gradually. First of all, I have made a comeback to my writing career because I have been on an involuntary hiatus for my writing career for 5 years. So I had to make a comeback to my writing career. That was 2019. I made a comeback to my writing career, and so I'm still trying to balance it. So it's a process. So I have like 4 tracks written down, and I'm hoping to share the stage with Johnny Manuel and do some songs. So it's a process. It's a process.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, a process.
We definitely have to make some like music together one day.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah, that'd be
And
fun.
music is the food of the soul.
Yeah,
Yes.
like like the different like frequencies and it, like 432 hertz and like 528 and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we just vibing with the planet.
Let me ask you. Did you read my articles?
The ones that you sent.
Yes, the articles on law of attraction and Kuan Yin.
Oh yeah, I checked them out. That was really good. You kind of like broke it down in each like form, and like I liked how you like presented it and like gave like the different like steps to like go and like do it. Like that was dope.
That that's good. So,
Uh, I don't think I hear you.
say it. I have my style. Okay, I said we talked about style, as in what's my style. Can you hear me now? Yeah. So how do you mean by style?
Um, like what do I think about time?
Style.
Oh, tiles.
No, you said style. What's my style?
Oh yeah, oh yeah. So like, I know like you have like different like fits that are really like dope. So like you like wearing like good stuff and like showing like different like styles and everything.
Hmm, I don't think I didn't get that.
Hold on.
Actually, I got you. Yeah, I saw it. I don't really flow with the trends of things going on. Though I love dressing. Yeah. Yes. I love
Oh, I'm
that.
still here. I'm
Yeah,
still
I've
here.
seen it. Though I yes, I can see it. I can feel it. Though um, my style is anything that makes me look good and snazzy is okay for me. Uh-huh. So that's it.
Oh yeah,
Plus,
that's
plus anything that makes me that's as in anything um smart I wear. Then I also love putting on my my colorful African fabrics. I love putting them on. Mhm. So I don't. I'm not. I'm fashionable anyway. I'm fashionable, but I don't go with the trends. I'm quirky, so I go with my own unique style. Uh-huh. So
yeah.
even Even I plan growing my hair and making it colorful in my own liquid, but not try to. But I'm working on that gradually.
Mm.
So that's my.
Yeah, I feel like we're like trendsetters. Like it was kind of dope how you want to like grow out your hair, like because like with I know like some people say like with more hair comes like more wisdom or something like that. So that I guess it's pretty cool.
It's good to grow hair. Just it all depends on you being able to um, maintain it. So I'm working on that gradually, but that's not my priority right now. Then talk of clothing brands. I don't have this stereotype for particular clothing brand. Whatever I wear, I feel appeals to me, I go for. So I'm not tied to a particular brand of clothing. No, 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 no. So that's it.
Mm. Yeah, that's kind of same with me. Like um, I know eventually I want to have my own like clothing brand one day, and then like
Oh,
to have like different like styles and like fashions that everyone can wear. Cool.
yeah, that kind of dream, I have it too, but I think it's more on a different perspective, actually. Anyway, my brand is not actually maybe something I can say, just like any other brand. My brand is more of spiritual stuffs and just things that are cool. That's all.
Oh yeah, nice.
Yeah, yes. So they are all part of my dreams too.
Mm. Do you know like your life path number and like your soul number and like those destiny numbers?
No, when it comes to numerology, numerology is an area I've explored. Um, Talk about life path number and stuff, but I can't really recall. But I do believe in horoscope. Yes, I believe in horoscope, but horoscope is just like an estimation. It's not the entirety of it. It's just like a hypothesis. So by zodiac sign, I know I'm Virgo by zodiac sign, but in terms of numerology, I haven't given it much attention anyway, though I've explored that aspect, though, but I haven't given it much attention.
Yeah, I feel like the same. Like I feel like that's kind like those type of stuff are like kind of like a broad like kind of like overview of what might happen, but like it's all within.
That's it. The thing is this. I tell people, I said, God, goddess, and the angels, they didn't give us the full details of everything. We are being kept in suspense. So even if you want to use numerology to know your future, your life path, it kind of give you an estimate. So it's your job to continue to explore and work out your destiny. Like what um, a Chinese lady said, that we write our own destiny, we become what you do. Just relying fully on numbers or numerology is not quite um, beneficial though. It's just like a plus. But the major work lies in you exploring, discovering yourself, and ultimately befriending your guides. That's where the work is. So numerology has just little to do. It's not like an information. That's all. Like I do horoscope, I do it, and I think it has been helpful too. But I glean what I take because I know that horoscope is like an estimate.
Yeah,
Understand?
yeah, I feel you on that.
When it comes to music, who do you look up to?
Um, I kind of like Bob Marley, Michael Jackson. Um, I kind of like anyone who pretty much like talks about like spirit like woke type of stuff, but as of like just like in general, I guess you could say like Drake or like Chris Brown or something like What
Mm,
what about yours?
actually, when it comes to music, actually for me, I love Michael Jackson. Talk about Bob Marley. Then talk about Mariah Carey, Whitney Houston, Dolly Parton. Talk about Celine Dion, and I have so many musical sensations like Enya because, like me, I am a multi-dimensional being. I'm all-encompassing. So I draw inspiration from people like Brenda Fassie, people like um, talk about Dido, Enya, and Rihanna. I love their songs. I think they have message. And one thing is this: I've grown to learn that everyone has their own audience. Everybody has their own audience. No matter who you are, no matter what you do, you have your own audience. You have your own people. Because, for example, I may not make sense to some people. Understand? I may not make sense to some people, but I have die-hard followers of me. I have my own fans. I have my own audience, my own people. Like I say, the universe have more than enough space for everyone to express their passion and shine their lights.
Mm, yeah, I like that. Yeah, definitely. I think music is like very powerful, like when it comes to like the earth and the universe and everything.
Yeah, they talk about law of vibration. Music has its own frequency and energy, so it's a food for the soul. Music raises our vibration and takes us to the higher realms.
Yeah. And then I know like you can words are spells, so like you can use like music to like manifest something in the future and anything like so it's really dope.
Yes, yes, I've done that. I've done that actually. I've done that.
Oh nice.
Yes.
Anything else you want to talk about?
Not really. Not really.
Uh
Or you want to ask me any other thing?
um do um what's your like favorite thing to like study about like in like spirituality or like about the universe or like about anything?
What I study about?
Like what's your like favorite like thing to study or like favorite thing about like your like, stuff?
Oh, like I said before, I am an all-encompassing being. So I would answer you by saying that I am an alchemist of transformation. So I'm not tied to one source. No, I mix and match. Simple. If you want to make a soup, thank God you're a chef. You don't use one ingredient to make a soup. You use different ingredients. So I studied many things. I delve into different areas: psychology, metaphysics, science, history, name it. So I am an all-encompassing being. I am multidimensional. I'm not tied to a source. That's me. I explore different areas. I mix and match because I am an alchemist of transformation. Plus, you can't cook a soup with one ingredient.
Mm.
Okay? That's it. I explore different areas or angle. Now let me ask you, what's your favorite movie?
Oh, what do you say?
I said, what's your favorite movie? A movie?
Oh, favorite movie. My like top three like woke movies are like The Matrix, um, Fallen, and They Live. Those are my like top three. You know.
I've watched The Matrix too. I've watched The Matrix. I watched Matrix, talk about Lord of the Rings, um, Fighting Temptations, say there are so many movies I watched though that actually influenced me too. And talk about Merlin, and just there are many movies like that. Uh-huh. Like my favorite actor is Gandalf as Ian McKellen, and other actors like Whoopi Goldberg, um, Eddie Murphy. So these are my favorite actors and actresses.
Oh, nice, nice. I know some people say like have you seen the show Rick and Morty? I know I know some people say like they be putting like hidden messages in that cartoon too.
Yes, there are messages there. Only if you have ears to listen and
I
follow the
see.
instructions. Every movie has its own message. Every book has its own message too. So there are messages there. I've actually learned from those movies, like The Lord of the Rings, Merlin, Fighting Temptations, and there are so many. I can't even remember them.
Yeah, since like they put all the hidden messages in there, sometimes they put it in like plain sight and like some people still don't even recognize like what's really going on. It's kind of funny to be honest.
Let me ask you, who do you think as your mentor, like your mentors, those you had that have influenced you in your journey of spirituality and in your journey to enlightenment? Who are those that have influenced you in the way
Um,
of enlightenment?
in my beginning of my enlightenment, probably a few like YouTubers that I watched, they kind of like helped me like get a sense of like what's been going on and what I should do to like elevate myself to the next level. So like kind of mostly like that type of stuff and like also like David Icke, Nikola Tesla. You got like a little other people too. What about
Yeah,
you?
the man okay, the man you mentioned, Nikola Tesla. I think the man is a legend on his own right. He's a legend. I've explored his work. I've learned about him. Then, for me, I've been influenced by people like about Einstein, um, Ralph Waldo Emerson, um, Napoleon Hill, Nelson Mandela. Talk about um, you know, there are so many anyway. There are so many. Rumi. Then
Mm,
oh, there are many of them like that. Just so many have influenced me. I've read their works and I've been influenced by their achievements. They have helped make great change in the world, and that's what I want to do. People
yeah.
like Lee Kuan Yew. I don't know you know about this man, the former Prime Minister of Singapore. Man is really a legend. Lee Kuan Yew, the man who transformed Singapore from a third world country to a first world country. That's what I want to do. That's quite remarkable, and that's what I want to do. Lee Kuan Yew, he died in 2015. He's a mentor and a father. Yes, it is. He's a father. He was able to change the lives of Singaporeans from poverty to prosperity, and that's recommendable. That's remarkable. You know, Narendra Modi is also someone I look up to. Narendra Modi. Yes.
Yeah, I see them like trying to move into like one world government type of thing, but I feel like the chosen ones are just gonna be like all the way in the fifth dimension, so we don't have to like experience that type of stuff. So like hopefully, you know.
Yeah. Like what I believe, like the madness of the and their so-called world order. I know that they're not going to succeed because, first of all, the universe has been in existence before us. We are like guests on this earth. So no matter what they plan, no matter what they do, the angels, the fairies, and even God Himself and the spirit guides, Kuan Yin, they are all watching. So they may try, but they are wasting their time because nobody tells the sun when to rise. Nobody tells the moon when to rise. Nobody controls the sea. And I have grown to learn that the earth can heal itself without our interference. Mother Earth is just perfect without us. So just forget about their word, so-called word order and such. They are only wasting their time.
Mm.
The universe knows what it is doing. The angels are working behind the scenes. So they are just flogging a dead horse. So that's why I'm not scared about this pandemic going on. I don't even bother myself with the so-called word order. What I believe is love myself enough, be true to who I am, and shine my light. Because the affairs of humanity, life on earth, its affairs are being controlled and ordained from the higher realms. So everything starts from the ether. That's why I say the intangible precedes the tangible. If it doesn't happen, if the sun and the moon and the stars don't agree, if the angels doesn't support it, it's not going to work. So they're just a time, okay? So I'm not being freaked or scared by the agenda or whatever that's going on. I trust in the universe. And I've grown to a stage where I no longer listen to news. It sounds crazy, right? But that's it. Because I'm tired of lies. You turn to the radio, television, they keep telling you lies upon false information. So I rather connect with water's healing energy. I rather spend time in nature my mind with fears and lies. So I rather spend time in nature with conversing with my spirit guides and the universe. I rather raise my eyes towards the sky. I rather look towards the sun and the stars and the moon than let lies and information penetrate me because the media has nothing to offer but lies, just lies. So they're not going to succeed because they are not the one that made the earth. The earth can heal without us. We humans are just like guests. We are guests here. Mother Earth can heal itself. The angels are in charge, not we. Not we. We are not given the full control. That's the bitter truth. We are not. We can't, like Abraham said, you can't make anything happen because forces of light and love who are invisible are already intact, controlling everything. So our own is just to ask, trust, and obey. And when they say yes, it manifests. When they say no or wait, we have to wait. So I'm confident that the universe is unfolding and has the highest good of all in mind. So man cannot alter divine order. So that's just it.
Yeah, I feel like this is like definitely like the end times and everything. Um, what do you think of like the mark of the beast or anything like that?
The beast, I hear it. People say 5G, chipping of humanity to control humanity. Well, those things are all actually, though people say it's true, but it it won't work because the aim of this COVID-19, like I sent you an audio file, if you remember, if you listen to it, the aim of um, this COVID-19 is to kind of put chip on human being and control them, but you can't control people at all times. You can't. It's not going to be possible because light beings, the universe is raising people. Like warriors of light are sprouting up here and there. So ultimately, the forces of light is going to come, is going to win. Because what I've grown to learn is this: against the forces of light, there can be no victory. So if you want to fight against the forces of light, there is no victory. So mark of the beast, CCCs, those things are just like um, beliefs and to cage the masses. But it's not going to work because people are beginning to wake up. People are waking up. People are beginning to wake up.
Yeah,
People are beginning
definitely.
to wake up. Yes, people are taking back their power. and people are raising their consciousness. The light of truth is spreading back and forth. So that's it.
Yeah, that's dope, man. Um, anything else you wanna touch on or anything?
Not really, not really.
Uh, yeah, that was a good talk. Thanks for coming on, man.
No problem. You're welcome. And I want to actually thank you for this opportunity to be here. So feel free to invite me over again, and I'll be happy to come over.
Oh yeah, definitely. That would be fun.
Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah. Well,
Yes.
I'll hit
It's
you up
nice
later.
meeting you.
Oh yeah, you
Oh,
too. It was definitely nice to talk
yeah.
to you.
And I actually hope we can do something together, maybe write a book together in future or something, if you want.
Oh yeah, definitely. I feel like all like the chosen ones are gonna come together, so like we definitely gonna meet up one day, sooner than later.
Yeah, that's right. I have it on my bucket list to meet you in person, definitely, because you rock and you are dope.
Oh, there's you too, man. But
All right.
alright. I'll check you out. I'll hit you up later though.
Meet, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Check
So
you out.